in what environmental groups are calling a setback. A legal challenge against a major port expansion on BC's waterfront was thrown out by a federal judge.
Heartbroken. There's no other way to describe it. I'm also terrified.
The Wilderness Committee is one of 4 groups behind the judicial review into the Roberts Bank Terminal expansion, a project approved by both federal and provincial governments in 2023.
The project is unlawful under the Species at Risk Act. Our interpretation of the Species at Risk Act is that a project cannot be approved when it's going to further endanger a species listed under that act.
This is where the new terminal is proposed to be built, right next to the 2 existing marine shipping terminals here at Roberts Bank in Delta. The Vancouver Fraser Port Authority says the expansion will increase the port's capacity by 30% and bring in $3 billion of GDP. But these waters also serve as critical habitat for the endangered southern resident killer whales.
There's only 72 individuals left in the wild, but this project also affects wild Pacific salmon, migratory birds like western sandpipers, and 100 more at-risk species.
The federal judgment concludes the project's adverse environmental effects are justified in the circumstances, while the Port of Vancouver says it will contribute $30 million for the recovery of Chinook salmon, a key food source for the killer whales. But conservationists say it sets a dangerous precedent.
It really is testing the limits on how much habitat destruction and species endangerment a project can get away with and still be considered lawful.
Construction for the new terminal is set to begin in the late 2020s, with completion expected in the mid-2030s. In Delta, Cecilia Hua, City News.